What you doing? Mark made some duct. Remember the ducting that I threw away in the landfill last episode? And I was so happy to see it go goodbye. Mark was patching the duct hole in the floor. And then last week I stepped through it and ruined his patch. So he's fixing it again. Alright, you ready? Hi, Curran.
Dad's he's under there. He's using a hammer to, you know where the vents used to be?
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright. Sorry, I had to press pause on the radical scorpions. As much as I love the scorpions, let's talk about some stuff. Curran's pretty excited to use Mark's battery-powered caulking gun. Caulking. It's a caulking gun. There's just no good way of saying that. Okay. Do you remember in our last episode how bad the floor looked? It no longer looks like SHIT. It's looking pretty good. Yes, I know there's still a couple of major situations that need to be attended to, like what's happening here and there. But trust me, we will address that situation. But in the meantime, today, the project is to glue the subfloor to the floor, make it solid as a rock. And it's a family affair. We're all doing it together. Yay! Look at that. Modern technology is so amazing.
We're gonna use a lot of
Okay, first impression of the battery-powered.
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
I can imagine squeezing.
And going wah, 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 and doing 500 square feet. Oh, good thing we bought a lot. Want to go grab another one, bud? Okay, so we have applied the glue to the underside. It is stuck on there. Next step, reinforce. The wise words of Chris Ferreira, glue and screw.
Well, this is glue and nail.
Glue and nail. It's the same thing. Such a satisfying sound.
No.
Alright, now we got our glue and screw going. Glue, staple, screw. Thanks, Chris. Well, that's it, officially. We get to say that this part of the trailer is done. Watch this. Here, Mark, I need you to come in here and jump up and down. I'm recording. Go.
With what?
Just jump. Just like stand there and jump. Let's see if it moves. It's pretty solid. Look at that. Okay. The only thing that's moving really is the stupid frickin' panels, the metal panels, and those will be all sorted when we put the spray foam. Okay, we're considering, this is definitely a win. This is a real win.
It's definitely stiffer,
Yeah, feels solid.
at least somewhat even.
Somewhat even, God. Let's not even talk about the unevenness of the floor or the unevenness of the walls. It is what it is. We've accepted it as,
It's a trailer.
yeah, it is. And we're gonna be becoming trailer trash. When you lay down here and you look at it, it looks so like. Oh well.
But isn't that what we're going for?
Yeah.
Industrial.
Oh Jesus Christ. Glorious, glorious weather. As you can see, not a whole lot's changed. So it's tough because when one steps inside the trailer, you think, not much has changed. Doesn't look like you've made a whole lot of progress. But that's untrue. Subfloor 1 and 2, we put 2 layers of subfloor down. Done. Check. Mark is almost done with the wiring runs. He's been hard at work this morning while Kern and I have been sleeping in on this lovely Saturday. And the big one, sorry about all the junk everywhere. This. If you recall, there was some holes, some big holes. And he's putting on the final piece. Let's go outside. Okay, so let's take a step back. And I realize this still looks a bit junky, but it's better than it was before. We opted to use some scrap pieces. We were gonna buy new ones, but we thought, well, it's all dented and funky looking anyway, who cares? It's just exterior. As long as it's sealed, that's the key. So Mark's gonna install this last piece, and we're gonna call that a day. So back to this whole, exterior replacement kerfuffle. We opted, instead of redoing the whole exterior, we thought it just made way more sense to just fix up the interior. Just fix it up. Just repair it, really. That's what we did. You wouldn't think it would take that long to do it, but we went through and we've been covering up all the holes. So you might recall when there was a hole in the bathroom floor, not here or here so much, but right here. There was a big hole there in the floor. Yeah, the floor looks a bit wonky. That section right there where the bathtub was, just gonna go out on a limb and say that one needs a little work. And then there was holes all over. And yeah, we've just been going through and patching them all up. So obviously this isn't going to be a passive home, but common sense tells one that if you cover up the holes, seal them up, and then we'll spray foam over those, that's going to help with our energy efficiency. So here's an example. There's still a hole right there that needs to be patched. We'll get to that. Those are kind of the tough ones to get to. And if you remember here, there was a big hole in the wall as well as the floor. And yeah, just been going through with tape and patching holes. That's been my job. And Mark's been fixing framing and running wires, running the electricity. And yeah, the other job I've been working on is cleaning the ceiling, getting it ready. So there's still a lot of like little turds and scraps of insulation and stuff, and I've just been kind of like cleaning up there, trying to get it ready for spray foam and a ceiling. So that's what we're up to on this lovely Saturday. Ooh, someone's rocking out. Whoa, rocking. All right. Oh my God, look at that. There ain't one single hole left in this wall. So, It's a gorgeous Friday. Hooey! 80 degrees. 81 degrees. 10 a.m. Mammoth Lakes. This guy, hard at work, doing nothing but good things. It's gonna be Kern's reading light. Boom. Receptacle. Oh, so cool. Kern's pretty excited. So, let's go through some stuff. This wall is finally patched up. As you can see, we came through and, you know, there's a lot of repair. But after it gets all, and cleaning of course, but after it gets spray foamed, we are confident that it will seal up, you know, any holes that we might have missed. What else is new? Besides the fact that there's no hole right there. Mark's finishing up the wiring. As you can see, the floor is rock solid. Got power, got some lights. I'm actually gonna put in our new LED dimmable lights to see if they work. All right, so these are dimmable LED light bulbs from GE, the vintage style ones. So hot right now. All right, so let's do this. Oh, and look at that, they dim so beautifully. Cool. All right, happy with that. It's my job, I'm done. See you later, babe. I'm tired. Yep. All right, so more updates, more chatting before I leave Mark to his devices. So this here is gonna be Kern's room. So we're building him a loft. Kern's a tinkerer, our son, who's 9, really into messing with stuff, taking things apart, playing with tools, chip off the old block. But we gotta give him like a real awesome workspace. This here is gonna be the wall, even though he'll have a nice open space. And then we're gonna build him a workbench, and he's gonna have a loft area with some stairs going up to it. It's gonna be so cool. I'm actually kind of jealous of how cool Kern's room's gonna be. And then underneath I'll have, you know, open area and some cubbies to put all of his little knickknacks and things that he builds on display. It's gonna be real fun. I know you guys love what's going on here. That door is just real nice like, but considering the functionality extremely low. And we're gonna replace that with a glass door to let beautiful light in. And that will be the entryway. So when you walk in, you will come into, come into a pellet stove, which this open area here is gonna end up being the place where we hang dry our laundry, because we won't have a dryer, but hey, living in a tiny house, that's pretty common. So that's gonna be the pellet stove. Over here is gonna be a kitchen island. This is gonna be the household workspace. If you can imagine a nice bar height counter here that will serve as a workspace for me. I like to sew and do arts and crafts. And an extra cooking area space, whatever, prep space as needed. This would be the hallway into the kitchen. So that'll be the bar area. And then here we are. We have a pretty big kitchen. Honestly, the kitchen takes up the better half of the trailer, which I'm a big cooker. Don't like to cook, but I do it a lot. I think it's very important to cook healthy and fresh foods. And here will be the sink. So you can look out the window and gaze while you do the dishes. And when I say you, it's gonna be Mark, not me, because I don't like doing the dishes. Refrigerator is gonna go over there. More countertop space, coffee machine, whatnot. And then some cabinets, a stove, cooktop, with a microwave and vent overhead. And then we will have a pantry. Back to the hallway here. Here is our bathroom. Shower, bath, sink, and then we have the closet over here, and we decided we're going to put the clothes washing machine in the closet, and that'll be our closet area. And finally, our bedroom. So as you can see, I mean, we're moving ready. I'm going to hop into bed right now. And yeah, our bed's going to go right here. So when you wake up, you see the beautiful forest It's just going to be fantastic. So that's 500 square feet in a nutshell, in case you're wondering what a tiny house could hold. We're pretty much there. So yeah, good times. Pretty exciting stuff. This weekend, Mark is going to be finishing up the wiring. We're going to be moving into some plumbing. And we're going to start doing the vents for the bathroom and the pellet stove. And yeah, so that's what's going on. Just, finalizing framing and whatnot. And that's it for this lovely Friday. Thanks for tuning in.